Hello everyone, so there's been yet another Ukrainian marine drone attack, this one with a difference. Ukraine reports that this was a joint marine drone and UAV strike targeting a Russian Coastguard base in Lake Donuzlav in Crimea. Ukraine reports that this attack hit a headquarters of a control point, an ammunition and equipment warehouse, an electrical substation, technical facilities, and enemy firing positions. I'm not sure if by firing positions they mean sort of coastal dugouts manned by troops, or those new BMP turrets which Russia has installed to protect key areas from marine drones. Towards the end of the video, the feed cuts out just as a marine drone looks to impact onto a small patrol vessel. It looks like it could be a Tunets-class patrol boat or maybe a rescue tug again. I'll get to that in just a moment. Lake Donuzlav is where a Tarantul missile corvette was sunk by marine drones back in February. You can see it's entered via a narrow channel. Now, after the Tarantul was hit, I would expect Russia put defensive booms up there, but as we've seen in the past videos, the marine drones can just blast their way through them, so they're not much of a protection. Now, all of the targets reported hit and damaged seem land-based rather than on the water. However, at the end of the video we see a marine drone hit a small vessel, seen in this screenshot here. I'm not 100% sure of the type, but I think it could be a Tunets-class small patrol boat shown in this image here. It's interesting though that Ukraine didn't report the loss of a Tunets in their report. Maybe the marine drone didn't detonate, or it was just left off for whatever reason and overlooked. Ukraine reports that at the time Russia was carrying out naval exercises here to protect Lake Donuzlav. These exercises, clearly a failure, since the lake was attacked, shore installations destroyed, and very likely one Tunets patrol boat was hit by the drones. I wonder if the marine drones here were more of a distraction to draw the ground and shore fire, with the UAVs flying in to hit the targets unseen and so unengaged by small arms fire and guns from the ground. I also wonder if those MLRS rockets we've seen attached to marine drones are used here as well. It isn't known how many marine drones are used in the attack. Russia, of course, reports all 10 were destroyed and intercepted. Russia actually shared a video of it, and of a helicopter trying to intercept the drones, which I'll play in just a moment without me talking. The footage is notable for not showing 10 marine drones intercepted. It shows 1. So here is Lake Donuzlav zoomed out. So you can see it's a fairly large little inlet on Crimea's northwestern coast, north of Yevpatoria. Not far from here, near Olenivka, is where Ukraine carried out a commando raid which destroyed key communications equipment. Since then, Russia has stepped up its patrols of the region. It's likely that this Coastguard base and the boat station here are used in those patrol duties. So an interesting little incident here. I'm sure many people may be disappointed that no big boats were hit, but it is likely those are few and far between around Crimea now. As we've seen on satellite imagery in the past few weeks, Sevastopol is pretty much completely empty now, with most of the fleet now at Novorossiysk. In the last imagery we looked at, all that remained at Sevastopol was a solitary Krivac frigate, a Bora-class hovercraft, and a Grisha minesweeper. Both Bora, as you can see, are now at Novorossiysk as well. Although interestingly, the Tarantul missile corvettes are nowhere to be seen at Novorossiysk and aren't seen at Sevastopol either. It's possible some of these are lurking in Crimea's little bays and channels, like Lake Donuzlav, waiting for their chance to become a submarine. But this lack of major Russian vessels around the Crimean coast means that even these small Tunets are key targets, as it's these which Russia is using for patrol duties now, as they don't risk using, say, a Project 22160, or a Tarantul, or a Grisha, and things like that, because of the risk to them from marine drones. So Ukraine now resorted to hitting what's available, which seems to be, if the past few videos we've seen are anything to go by, small Tunets-class patrol boats, tugs, and that sort of thing. Now, before I finish, I'm going to play a video message from Sanath about the fundraiser we did earlier in the year, a thank you message from him. The ongoing fundraiser for Sanath for another vehicle has just 4,000 left to go. Big thanks to everybody who's donated, and the donation information for the latest one is in the description. Thanks so much, and take care, everybody.
Hello Sukhomimers community, Sanath here, coming to you from Ukraine. We've made the 30-hour journey from London to Kiev, where we got the vehicle painted. It's now fully prepared and ready to be deployed. I'm somewhere near the east of Ukraine, near Slavyansk, and I'm about to deliver this to the troops. Thank you to everyone that's donated. Slava Ukraini!
Героям слава!